my gosh. What is... There we go. Yo, what's up, Hockey? What's up, Vulture? You doing Sonar to Future Funk? Oh yeah, Sonar's like a 2-star. I would consider that a jump. Also, I'm really curious, how do you feel about the ending of Future Funk? Yo, what's up, Nor? My keyboard is extra echoey today, and I have no idea why. Bruh. 25 from 0, 25 to 45, and 80 to 100. Okay, so you've done the ending. It's always important to do. Bruh, I hate that. It's like, you click this one, but it really clicks this one, so you can't click again. If you know what I mean. Not really, my channel slowed down a lot recently, because the YouTube algorithm's just random. Just play without no clip. You ain't gotta run like that's in near 15 minutes. Wait, what do you mean? Almost at 2K. It's true. About 120, 117 away. I need to do progress on like a viral level. An umbral maybe. I also have a leaked version of Sweeping Demon 2 that's not very accurate. Oh yeah, that completion was legendary. That was probably one of the greatest reactions that I ever heard. And 98 in the same stream, which I was not present for. You had like 98 multiple... Wait, did you pass the... Yeah, you did. You got like 74 too. Or 70 something, you died to a bug. And then you beat the level. Also, that ending looks like it's super easy to choke. With the robot jumps and stuff. Well, yeah, it's embarrassing, but it's not that embarrassing because you got 98% on an Extreme Demon. That's quite hard. Bruh. I cannot be messing that up. Go practice it for like 2 minutes, then go from 0. I'm Def, the lucky streamer. What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about Nor, I see. I wouldn't say it's luck though. I think he might have had the most unlucky experience ever with that level. Especially with Bionox's part around 60%. Oh, you're getting good runs ever since you started watching, I see. I saw Zoink's completion of Future Funk at 2x speed. It's pretty crazy how he did the end. He was like completely mashing the controls, and obviously everything happens because he's a grandmaster. I don't know why I'm so bad at this swing. Just tap the control correctly. It's not even precise. Like, how does this even happen? Like, I tap and then I just go up there. I just don't clear the spike. Whatever. Magnus Carlsen's a grandmaster. He's also a world champion, which puts him above normal grandmasters by, I think he's like 99.9th percentile. Among GMs. Good luck on ThinkSpace 2. Good luck on Future Funk. I hope you get a better run to 100. Why does Vortrox have to stream now? Bruh. Probably because it's 6 o'clock on a Saturday. Everyone's streaming. Do you watch his streams? What should you beat after B on mobile? On mobile? I mean, I really have no idea. I guess the Coop and Egg to round your skill set off with medium demons. No, it was right to make that big of a jump, it just, that level particularly sucked. I went from Cataclysm, which is 200 spots lower, to Hyper Paradox, which is around the same difficulty. Nine circles. Yeah, if B is your only medium demon, that's an even better reason to do Scoop and Egg. B is like memory and just being good overall. And Scoop and Egg's wave timings and learning click patterns. It's not tough, nor. We're not playing too well today. Bruh. Especially with the alternating. Neon circles. Yo, Nor with 50 Norway dollars. Thank you, bro. I'm googling it. NOK to USD right now. Okay. Yo, that's serious money. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Okay. Absolute legend. What would TS2 be if Bionox was the sole creator? TS2 would be unverified. It would be the worst level on the list if it was verified. No, it'd just be some random impossible level. That's what would happen if Bionox was the sole creator. And I would give this another thumbs down, but I already have. I would block Cairo but I already had. Oh, and I think I blocked Bionox. Maybe. Oh, no, I didn't. Dang. Thanks, Nor. No, it's above 5 USD. The Magnus Carlsen money. I wonder how much it costs to buy Norway. Because if the whole place is like, I don't know, I can at least buy a square meter of Norway. Or a bit more than that. I mean, you go to the northern end of the place, and I mean, who wants that? Who wants a piece of land that's like completely frozen? That's connected to ice instead of a shore. I could pick up all that land. Bruh. First dono you've seen. Wait, how much is land in Norway? $75,000 per square meter? Okay, I won't be buying residential property, I'll be buying like Arctic property. That doesn't even have anything on it. New best today? There's no way. Okay, a square meters, that's like, what, 10 square feet? $750 per square foot. That's pretty steep. This better be for like an apartment building. That's measured from space. Bruh. Move to Svalbard, you can move there for free. Wait, how much does Svalbard cost? Can I make it into the 52nd state? What's my favorite list demon? Probably Oblivion. Level's very good. And followed by the hallucination, because that level's also really cool. Yeah, I do. I want to make everything the 51st, 52nd, and even 60th state. I want a country with 60 states. That would be so cool. And now with this Norwegian buying power, things are different. You hate 25 to 50 on Future Funk? Bruh, that's not even like the bad part. The worst quarter is 75 to 100. Bro, what's wrong with it? The first percentages are worse. Buy a ticket to Oslo, take a flight to Svalbard. The trip is going to be one of the more expensive flights you'll ever take. Well, I don't need to like be there to buy it, right? I can just remotely buy Svalbard like on eBay or something. Yo, what's up, D2M? Okay, how is 80 to 100 easy if you're struggling with 25 to 50? That doesn't make any sense. Bruh, I need to get better at that timing. I lost all my skill in passing the 120 FPS. Hey, that was pretty good. The polar bears? Wait, how much do you have to pay to like be protected from polar bears? Okay, I don't know why I'm struggling so much with the first ship. It's not that hard. The green part. Oh yeah, that part. I know it. It has like a really annoying bug. Where you barely hit the orb and it just doesn't count as hitting the orb. Bruh. Bruh. Just remove this click, it's useless, it's luck-based. It's mandatory, so you do have to pay to live in Svalbard. Grab one from home, okay. Just because I... Okay, you're right. Gotta say, just because I live in America doesn't mean that I realized. Although there are a lot of stereotypes about Americans that aren't true, and I want to say that. Antarctica? I mean, there's nothing to, like, pay for there. Bruh. You know, if America had Svalbard as the 51st state, there would be no danger of polar bears attacking anybody there. It would be a danger-free zone. Yeah, exactly. So it's free. The National Antarctic Program. Yeah, I know where Svalbard is, and I know it's not next to America, but you know where Hawaii is? And Hawaii is like the 50th state. And it's also not near America. Oh, the UFO is fine. I'll literally do it right now, if you want me to. Well, it's like close to Norway. It's north of Norway. Yeah, so if Svalbard's a long ways away from the USA and so is Hawaii, then they can just be next to each other. And both be states. Well, yeah, I know you can't, like, swim to Svalbard from Norway. Bruh, why am I dying to that part? I'm not this bad, I swear. Yo, what's up? I have no idea how to read your name. Yeah, double you thinking. I mean, imagine the tourism money that Svalbard would generate. We could build like a smaller Eiffel Tower there too. Your hand hurts. Well, if your hand hurts, then like all parts are bad to play. And that's just how it is. Oh, that's how you pronounce his name. I see now. It all makes sense to me. Bruh. What is wrong with this part? It's so bad. A GD community center? That sounds great. Also, have you ever been to Svalbard? Because I know you can go there. It's not like Antarctica. Bruh. Wait, 5%? That's like the double spike jumps, wasn't it? I'll do one attempt on Future Funk. Bruh, that of all things, oh my gosh. No fun for me. I think Future Funk at 1.5 is like extreme demon difficulty. The saw jumps. I see. You memorize like 4 clicks though. Plane tickets to travel are like super expensive. Even more expensive than going to the US, but that's like 10 times the distance. I guess that's just another reason for why the US is cool. Your hand's burning? Well, then you probably shouldn't be playing GD. What am I doing wrong? I'm not doing anything wrong. What keybind do I use to click? I use the dot key. Bruh. Up arrow is impossible to use. Actually, I don't even have settings for it. But your hand's all the way off to the side. Okay, whatever. That was the keycap that you broke? Bruh. Well, I mean, luckily it's basically useless. You can always just use a key on that side of the keyboard if you want to be there, like, page down or page up. I mean, that's the only thing that those keys are useful for anyway. Apparently there's like some bug with rebinding slash. Just doesn't work for some reason. Yeah, it just doesn't do anything. Should you buy a SEO device? No. I got tossed from Theory of Steve, which is, I think, my account name. Yeah, it is. Bruh, first times for everything. Spending $50 just for your key to react like 0.5 times faster is a scam. Bruh. Yeah, because nobody's saying Theory of Steve. Kinda gets old. Just like nobody's saying the unabbreviated version of NASA. Yep, third time. Always just has to be some weird random click like that. Just to ruin a level. Yo, what's up, Destructoid? You spent $250 on what? Wait, what were you doing to slice your finger? Like, what machine were you using? Also, I don't want to like sound bad when I'm saying this, but why can't you just use another finger to play GD? Is it like wrapped together or something? You're that person who shows people's hardest levels. That's what you're known for, Destructoid. You had to get stitches. Well, I mean, you definitely can't play with that finger. And you use your pointer, right? Not your middle. Yo, what's up, Zephyr? You tripped and fell on a random bit of tin. Ouch. And the tin was like super sharp too. Oh yeah, cause y'all like work with the unrefined stuff, right? Or was it just a random piece of torn metal? 117 more subs, true. It'll take 3 months. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be the third victor. No, I'm not going to be a victor. 50%'s like a fifth of the difficulty. Sheesh. That sounds like it hurts. Happened 4 years ago. Okay, so you're fine. That's good. Scarring though. That makes sense. What's it like being in the bro? How do I even argue against this? Well, I don't... Okay, my bad. I did kind of just read over that. I don't know who that is at all. No, I haven't had any, like, large accidents. Never broken a bone. Most of my injuries have been, like, super minor. How do people even break bones? I don't know, they're playing soccer and then they jump. This underrated player just beat Thinking Space 2. Only 1k subs is crazy though. Right. I'm not that good. Oh, and my videos just do badly now. I don't know why. This year you could? That is definitely not true. This isn't like Slaughterhouse or Abyss of Darkness. You don't just jump and then you get the hang of it and beat the level. Bruh. This is like really hard, by the way. Way harder than it looks. Trust, it ain't that hard. Something Brad would say. Imagine we can summon Brad again. That'd be legendary. It's only #1 on the demon list. Well, I mean, that is an easier part of the wave, and it looks easy too. TS3 win. Okay, if the real version of Thinking Space 3 comes out, then I will play it. That's like playable at all. An important question. I was like, my right eye was reading that word, and I was like, I was getting ready, my mind was getting ready. I was in question answering mode. Would I consider this a jump? Yes, I would. If I was going for like the entire level, then I would. Going for 53, not really. Also, just so you know, I have an interesting opinion about jumping, and I think that the difference between Cobwebs and Slaughterhouse isn't that much. And it's all about the same difficulty. Relatively new. Good. 2.5k attempts, trying to do 25 to 50. 25 in 10 minutes, 80 to 108 minutes. When you're running from 25, are you just running from it, or have you actually practiced 40 plus? Because I would start running from 40 first, directly from the green part, or I don't know where the green part is. And I just completely threw the run. I would say I hope that didn't happen from 0, but it did. Oh yeah, I do have a cap. If the accuracy blows... Wait, what is it set to? If it goes below 99%, I do get cooked. And if I have it on at all, it's considered not legit by Pointer Crate, which is kind of dumb, because that happened on Oblivion. What level am I going for if not this? The hallucination, sort of, but whatever. I don't really play that GD that much. I think I play for maybe like 3 hours a week off stream. I don't see the point of walking in on the hallucination if it's just going to do nothing for me. Are you good enough to beat it? We always talk about Oblivion. What's your hardest? Oblivion. And then they make some joke that it's not legit. Bruh. 4th time I've died there this stream. Passed, I think, twice. That's something your chat would say, Destructoid. Millennial language. I just can't. It's impossible. Dang, I just slipped up on the flyer. That was crazy. That gray triangle just got me. Can't believe this. Dude, my flyer went upside down, then it transferred to another place on the screen, and I died. Oh my gosh, I went too high. I can't believe it. If I ever do no clip accuracy, don't end up like Squishy Man 67. Don't end up like myself. Also, his completion was legit. He never should have rebeat it. What the heck? I died to a bug and then I died again because I'm in no clip. Just some random lag spike. How do you even make a game lag spike? Just a bunch of triangles and stuff. Bruh. Vortrox has really weird thumbnails. He's live now. I've heard. Destructoid, stop trying to ask people what mouse they use. Don't use a mouse to begin with. I remember I switched from like a really, really good mouse. I think it was the Razer Viper 8K. And I switched from that to the cheapest office keyboard and I was so happy with that keyboard. I could never use the mouse after that. Also, Nor, cooked is 100% millennial language. It just got revived. Person Human is the only top player who uses a mouse. That is not a good reason to use a mouse. And yeah, if you're going to use one, might as well use the Viper 8K. He's also Australian and really weird. Like, I get how you could be stubborn on wanting to change, but if you're just gonna fall behind in top play, which is what happens, I don't see why you should do that. And I mean, he's still an amazing player. Yeah, it's always the Australians using mouses. How is it more satisfying with the keyboard? You can do like click patterns. You can do and you can alternate too. Alternating on a mouse is super awkward. Bruh. Well, okay, you can alt spam. It's not completely barred. Why is chat moving so fast now? I don't know. People have a lot of things to say, and I want to read it. His clicks are so weird. Okay, never use W pop-off as an example for anything at all. His difficulty opinions are weird. His progression is weird. He hits the button like... I don't even know how to describe how that even works. Like his hand is on an axle or something. Wait, hold up. If you invented a piece of technology to like hold your hand in place, would you become a more accurate GD player? What the heck? I held down and it just flew like that. To know if y'all saw. $50 to 100 on Andromeda, that's crazy. This is what happens when you study quantum physics. Why don't I have a ton of runs to 100? Because I don't play to 100 that much. Also, the last wave is super hard. The level's public, you can play, I don't know what it is on your percentages, but on 2.2% it's 89 to 100, or 85. $6K attempts on start, boss. Oh yeah, the guy who beat Solar Flare on mobile is a hacker. A darn bad hacker. Only if you use your quantum computer to hack into Pointer Crate. And then set yourself to like 9,000 points or something. You joined my Discord, yay. Yo, Destructoid, if you had access to Pointer Crate, what would you do? Like accepting records, raising levels, banning players. Yay. Ain't nothing wrong with saying that. You'd raise Zodiac? No! No, 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 no. That is not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, like... Oh my gosh. I would lower it off the list. And I'd ban some random staff member. That's what I would do. A number 0 spot. Oh my gosh. More to philosophy. No, so you can be like quantum philosopher or something. Like Terrence Howard. Wait, have you seen Terrence Howard yet? Because I think I recommended him to you. He's a quantum philosopher and he's at one of the highest levels. Eat another bite of pizza since I have this sitting next to me. Dan Connix, but he doesn't even have any list points. Ban Toss G. I'm not even on the stats sphere because Oblivion isn't on. Wait, do I count as being in chat or not? I don't even have that many because I don't demon grind. Bruh. No, he's not boring. He literally gets right into it. He doesn't waste any time. Also, philosophy is the most boring thing in the entire history of the universe. You should be able to watch anything if you can sit through philosophy. How do you get better? Practice from 40. You're going to watch the Oblivion explanation instead of wasting my time. W. Super W. Greatest chat member in history. How is it peak? It's just some dumb required class. You do philosophy when you failed everything else. You study AP chemistry all day long. And you have to make sure to live in North Carolina, because that is a requirement. That was terrible. What's wrong with South Carolina? South Carolina is just a terrible place. It's useless. Everything they have is bad. Like, what's good about South Carolina? Yeah, why does South Carolina exist when North Carolina exists? That's my question. Should you study quantum physics? You're about to finish Algebra 1. I mean, quantum physics is not that complicated. You're talking about, like, the beginner guide. It's not like completing college math will help you. Why? Because you were interested in quantum physics. And you're our leader. Well, you have like the obvious part that everybody can get, and then you have like the calculations. Yeah, that's what Gemini says. Also, it doesn't have beautiful coastlines, it just has overcrowded trash coastlines. Outdoor mountain activities, yeah, North Carolina has 3 times as much as those. Historic charm, again, North Carolina has more of that. Also, their history is not charming in any way. 0%. What do I think about Ohio? Ohio is like the most geo-guessable state ever. You know it's Ohio, then you just can't get any more precise. Like the entire state, like all the street view just looks like cornfields. It's just like, oh, okay, that's an Ohio cornfield. And then it's just another one. That's the exact same. And then you might see like a convenience store. That's not really a convenience store right next to another cornfield. Like that's the entire state. It all looks the same. If there was something interesting about it, I would note that. Wait, does it touch the Great Lakes? Because that could be interesting. Ohio's not even my neighbor. Isn't Ohio a strange place? I mean, they did catch a river on fire with chemicals. And that wasn't supposed to happen, by the way. What? I have no idea who that is. Wait, Destructoid, since you are the expert here, can you tell me something interesting about Ohio? And first of all, what do you even do in Ohio? Like, you get up in the morning, you go to school, maybe play some Geometry Dash, but then what else is there to do? What's 0% chance I'm Googling anybody with that last name. On stream specifically. Arms hurt. Okay, so your hand hurts, your finger burns, and your arm hurts. Conclusion, don't play the game. Other conclusion, you might have just done a workout the other day. Okay, Webs. Did you really need to say that? So I kind of found it funny. Who is Dahmer? Is that like the Geometry Dash player? What, ain't there? Where you have like the letters switched up a bit. See? I was right. You subbed to me during the Rigel streams. Oh, the most goated streams. Level requests. Analyst Demon. Very fun level too. Just, it had problems. Bruh, TS2. I don't think that makes you OG. But at least you're subbed. And you were there for the hallucination stream. Refusing Terrence Howard not once, but twice. I mean, his lecture on the carbon octave is life-changing. Found it very, very inspiring. Oh yeah, God Tier has so many connections. He knows absolutely everyone. No, I'm never going to go into bicarbonate rage. I'm not that chemistry-like. I'm not like my chemistry teacher. Did I have a level for the contest? Oh, I think I just recommended like Magnus Carlsen or something. That level. It's like a 5-star in difficulty. Magnus is not an ice cream. Imagine what Nor has to say. Comparing the idol of his country to a literal food. Nor will cook you right now. Or actually, I can't say that because we're doing millennial speak. He will destroy you. Magnum Ice, bruh. Is that what they have in Norway? Bruh. Why is the swag route this hard? Oh, swag route, let's go. Truly a waste of my time. Who's my favorite and least favorite secret way clone? Favorite swag route, least favorite square demon. Actually, no. My favorite is Destructoid. What do you mean, what's my favorite? I didn't even know what that was. Also, I gotta go practice something very specific. Goodbye, everybody.